We are here on Real Estate in the Lowcountry, and I have a new guest with me today. This is Amellia Brooks, and she is with Artisan Custom Homes. She is a designer and an interior architectural coordinator. It's so nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you as well.
Yeah,
thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here. So let's start just kind of with the basics and tell us a little bit about the company and what you do, and then we'll kind of get into why people want to build here, because I mean, obviously the answers are pretty obvious, but we'll talk about it anyway.
Great. So Artisan Custom Homes, we are a custom home builder here in the Lowcountry, and we find that quite a few of our clients enjoy working with us because we have the ability to customize architectural plans.
Yeah.
So we have an in-house architect who's able to customize the plan based on, the specific lot, the neighborhood, maybe their own, personal taste. Perhaps they would like to prioritize entertaining, or they have a son or a daughter-in-law who's, local to the area, and they know that the little one's going to come and visit.
Yeah.
So, just really small details like that
Right.
we really enjoy working through, and we have a great team.
Yeah. Well, obviously, we live in the Lowcountry, so we think it's a great place to live. But what do you find your clients, what are they drawn to here before they even start the process with you?
Coastal proximity, that's a big one. So coastal proximity, maybe they're just looking for a slower paced lifestyle. They're looking for something that's perhaps lower maintenance. This may be their primary residence. It may be, their secondary, vacation home. Maybe
Right.
they want somewhere to escape,
Right.
during the winters.
Yeah.
So we take all of that into consideration, but a lot of the times just something that really remains a constant is that clients really are looking for that classic Lowcountry architectural style.
Right.
And I have to say that our team does that really, really well.
Well, I think it's very interesting, because you do see a lot of neighborhoods that, maybe have a certain number of models that you can choose from, but this is really a truly custom home from the ground up. And tell us how that's kind of achievable stuff for somebody. That might sound a little bit intimidating, but how is that achievable for somebody?
Absolutely. So we do have set plans that we like to work off of,
Okay.
but we also offer customizations on those plans. So some builders will allow you to come in and they say, hey, we have, here's our 20 plans that you can pick from, but we can only change this, and this. We really take it to sky's the limit.
Okay.
So we are able to customize the plans, and it's nice that we have our own plans in-house, our in-house architect, because we have a lot of photos to reference. We may
Right.
have one that's under construction that you're able to walk through. We have other previous clients from past years that they're able to speak with and kind of ask them how does it feel living in your home? So that's one way to go about it. The other way is with a fully custom plan. So whether they have an architect that they really enjoy working with, they're able to bring the plans to us. We'll work alongside their architect or their designer in order to tailor the plans to their lot and to the neighborhood. And a lot of the neighborhoods that we work in, they all have their own style. So you really want your home to, naturally
Right.
work within
yours, but look really good in the neighborhood.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. So some of the neighborhoods that we build in, they're all local here in Beaufort. We do build in Charleston, but Palmetto Bluff, Kalawasi, Celadon, Habersham, those are our main Beaufort County neighborhoods.
Well, we've only got a minute left, so you're going to have to come back because there's going to be a lot more to talk about.
Yes.
We need to talk about. But let's talk a little bit about some of the design elements that you take care of.
Okay, so we have a few signatures in our plan. So a lot of vaulted kitchens, a lot of vaulted master bedrooms. So that really offers us the ability to, maybe change the trim up a bit, pay attention to the lighting and exactly how that's casting. Our porches, outdoor, entertaining areas. That's a
Right.
huge thing for a lot of our clients. They really want to entertain. So we'll work alongside landscape architects to really design, their dream landscape, their dream garden, or something that's really just low maintenance because they're not going to visit very often.
Yeah.
But we pay attention to everything from acoustics to lighting to traffic patterns, the amount of time they plan on spending in their home. So all of these things are taken into consideration.
Well, it sounds like a really exciting process. Thank you for sharing it with us.
Absolutely.
How does somebody get in touch with you if they're interested in talking to you about it?
So the best way to get in touch with us would be to email us or to reach out to us via phone. and they can find us online. It's www.discoverartisanhomes.com, and there you can find all of our contact information.
Well, Amellia, thank you so much for being here today. It was a pleasure meeting you, and I really do hope you come back.
Pleasure to meet you as well.